Whether you're a seasoned marketer or just starting out, Matic Monday Insights is your go to resource for staying ahead of the curve in the competitive world of marketing. Hey, Adam, happy Matic Monday. Welcome again.
Good morning, Jose. Good to see
Good to
you.
see you too. So, in today's episode, we're going to talk about content marketing. So, the very first question is what makes content marketing successful?
What makes content marketing successful? Well, I think there's a lot of different ways that you can answer that. And one of the first things I'm going to say is content marketing is only successful built off of the foundation that you have built to leverage it from. So we build digital foundations. You need to have a strong strategy, brand foundations, and Webflow website. And from there, you can then activate with consistent and creative and engaging content marketing. And content marketing covers a lot of aspects: social, email, case studies, automation, paid ads. There's so many different ways that you can do content marketing, but really, content marketing is, in my opinion, is successful when you are trying different things, when you've got a good funnel built out, and you're engaging with people and giving them content that works.
Yep. Um, how can businesses find and appeal to their target audience with their content?
The target audience is always a little bit of a tricky one, depending on kind of where you are in your life cycle of a business. But taking a step back, thinking about your strategic plan and your target market allows you to hone in on exactly who you're talking to, so that all of your content can be tailored to that. And that is going to help you when targeting your ideal target market, but then also creating content that's relevant for them and then feeding that to them. So really it comes down to the overall plan on what you've developed, and that leads you down to the being specific to your content.
Is there a specific type of content that work best for attracting customers?
I don't know if I know a one specific content. I think there's a lot of strategies on there. If video is engaging, written content, if case studies, social, paid, I think there's a bunch of different strategies. And probably my answer to your question, Jose, is all of the above and how they all work together, and also leaning into the things that you enjoy most to do, because then you're going to be more likely to create more content and put it out there consistently and developing a plan that works for you. So I think it's a two-part answer. Is one, working on the content that you enjoy to make and building a system around that, and two is working on all of the things that fit within content marketing, and then let the data drive some of that decision making on what you lean into and versus what you kind of hold back.
Yeah. So let's say I'm a business, I start rolling with the content, I start creating different type of content. How can I know if that content marketing is actually working?
So the understanding what your content marketing is doing. So I think your earlier question was targeting or coming up with a plan on who you target. So you come up with that plan, you start targeting them, and then you start looking at the data and the analytics, like who's opening the content, are they engaging with it, what's working, what's not working. And that's where you can start to adjust and change your strategy based on what's working and not working. Plus, there's a lot of different strategies you're going to come up with, and what you like to do, what you don't like to do. You also have just your gut feeling on what you feel like is working and what's where things are trending. So I think all of those things together allow you to understand what's working, and is all of that effort that you're putting in, both behind the scenes and in front of the scene, like does that help you get to where you want to go? Like that's really what you're focusing in on. And so don't get too romantic to different ideas you come up with. Try things, pivot, try new things, start working on things that work and what you enjoy and what the data tells you is working.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of people out there who forgets that the content has to be relatable in order to work. So, what would you think? Why is this kind of like why is storytelling important in content marketing? And if you can give any example of that.
Yeah. So why is storytelling important is I think I've learned that people want to be entertained. People want to know the authentic you. They want to understand who you are and what motivates you and why you do the things that you do. So I think that's one important piece is to be really be true to who you are and what you've built and and then the real content will come out and the truth will come out. So I think that is a really good place to start and really just understanding and practice makes perfect and understanding what's working and trying things like you and I are now this is episode 6 and I feel more confident than I did 5 weeks ago and I know we're going to feel even more confident 5 weeks from now and what it is that you and I put together a plan. We forced ourselves to record every Monday. We forced ourselves to get everything out and it has allowed us to create this practice and create the opportunity to learn more and do more and you know the data and what's working here and so it's all of those things combined which help you understand what you should be doing why you should be doing it and how it helps you get to your ultimate goals that you developed in your strategic plan.
Yep, totally agree with you. It has to be a holistic experience instead of just doing just one thing. It has to be everything. So,
Right, and that's where we are a marketing agency, but we really like to help think through your business goals and how do your business goals match up to your sales and marketing plan and you're going to spend anywhere from 4 to 7% of your overall revenue on marketing, and you need that to turn into more marketing or more sales. And so all of it's connected, right? Everything we're talking about is connected. Everything in your business is connected. So it's not this silo, okay, I'm just going to be thinking about marketing at this time. It's how does it all work together and how can you become a marketing led company that thinks through all of the different sales and marketing initiatives that you need in order to grow.
yep. So, how can businesses share their content effectively across different online platforms?
Well, I believe, and I think a lot of people believe that social media is one of the most powerful tools that's been generated in the last 20 years. And that is a huge platform, multiple platforms that you can leverage based on industry, based on style, based on target market. So there's all of those things that are combined plus you have email, plus you have website, plus you have paid, plus you have organic SEO and written content. So there's all these different ways that you can engage with your audience. And so it's understanding what's out there and then finding the one that works for you and your target market and start leaning into those and then creating content for that. I think that's the best way to understand where to spend your time and energy with content marketing.
Yeah, and also go to the data. That's going to tell you where you should lean on, as you said.
For sure, data is going to tell you everything, most things, right?
Yeah,
I
most
think
things.
there is a there is a gut feeling that most people should follow. I try to follow it, but and I don't look as much of the data as maybe someone like you, but I think combined the two worlds collide together in our conversations and allow us to stay focused on what we're doing and why we're doing it.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you for this conversation, Adam. This was a really great episode and it was pretty good.
That was a fast one, Jose.
Yep.
All right, thanks, man. Appreciate your time. Happy Matic Monday, Jose.
Happy Magic Monday.